All right, let's get
Yes,
it.
sir.
What's up with you guys? It's your boy Donny. First episode of the Donny Show. I got a great one. How you doing, bro? What?
I'm shit. No complaints. Life is great.
I bet it is, bro. I bet it is. I bet it is. You know what's so funny about this, bro? I know this is gonna be great. Off the strength of our conversation. Every time I talk to you, it's like an hour. You know, so
Yeah.
it's like you're gonna be great. But for the people that are here, tell us about yourself, bro. Who are you?
The name's Saint.
Okay. Okay.
That was funny as
Okay.
hell to say, but yeah, it's Saint. Uh, I also go by X, Xavier. When I'm really rapping in the zone, Kill Kid X. But that's the past
Killer.
life.
We know
We
about
on
that
we on the
killer.
new things. Chill. Not everybody do, but the few know.
I feel you, bro. So, what do you do? Oh, clear we see the guitar in your hand. So, what is you on, bro? What do you do?
I I'm just here to make beautiful sounds for people to relate to and resonate with. Whether it be me rapping, me playing guitar, uh, fuck around learn the banjo or some shit like that. Just pretty sounds to
I,
ease
f-
the mind.
I feel that. You know what's crazy though about your guitar, and we're gonna get into the guitar thing later because that's a whole nother section I know about you. But I want you to get more in depth for people so people can really know about you. Tell us a little bit about your story. Like I know you have a crazy one, you know what I mean? Like how you even got into this music thing. So tell us about where you came from and how you got to where you are right now.
All right, where do I start? So, I was born in Los Angeles, California. Um, I live with my mom, my dad. My mom was originally born out here in Doylestown. She went to Central Bucks East, and she was, I think, all state choir, and she has a degree in opera. But when she moved to California, she started her own video company, which she was the sound girl for. So she met like Michael Jackson, Eminem during his early stages. They're actually her and Eminem are actually tight.
That's what's
Like
up.
they haven't probably talked in a while, but like if they saw each other, like it'd be like, "Yo, what's up, Margaret? What's up, Em?" Like that type close. And my dad is a producer and a recording artist. Well, platinum producer and a recording artist. He worked on Janet Jackson's early stuff, Dr. Dre's 2001, and recently he didn't even know about this till he got the plaque. But Meg The Stallion's "Big Ol' Freak" was
Word.
they used they used a sample from one of his songs that he composed.
For real. That's crazy. That's
Yeah, he
crazy.
was telling me about it. He was like, "I was your age when I made that song. Now look where it's at."
That's
And I was just
crazy.
like, "Wow."
Isn't it crazy how like you could put something out and then for 10 years nothing happens and then on that 11th year something crazy happened? Like that's crazy.
Bro, that's the thing about music that I love so much. It's timeless.
Yeah.
Like I'll listen to like older stuff. He'll be like, "Oh, well, that's old. Play some new stuff." Da, da. It's like, what makes it old or new?
Yeah. Who's to
What
say
what
that?
why? Yeah, who's to
Who's
say that? Maybe
because
I still resonate with it.
you know
Maybe I
what I mean?
still
Like
fuck with it.
I was listening to the Beatles, right? On my way up here. I was
Hmm.
listening to Let It Be by the Beatles. And I'm like, bro, like I don't care. Like, what are you talking about? This song is lit. You feel me? So it's
Yeah.
like I feel you on that. I feel you.
Like
But
why do we have to jade music?
yeah, because it
Why do
doesn't
we
make
have
any
to jade
sense.
exactly?
It doesn't make any sense at all. It doesn't make any sense. But yeah, but go ahead, keep going about your story. So yeah, big old
And
freak.
yeah. And so we lived out there till I was around till I was till I turned 7, and my mom was diagnosed with stage 4 breast cancer. So she wanted to be closer to her family because we didn't really know what was going to happen. I was too young to really get the sense of what was happening, but the sense it was up in the air. And so I came here and I went to John Story Jenks. I think it's an art school now in Chestnut Hill. And then that was when I was living with my aunt. And then we moved to these apartments in Springfield Township, and I went from Erdenheim and stayed there till the middle school. And then I transferred to Archbishop Wood, where I got kind of kind of kicked out, but kind of left. It's kind of it's
How
a
that work?
so all right. So
How you do that?
this was also around the time I was playing sports. Like that's the whole reason I went to Wood. I was like I want to play sports because I just started playing sports when I was in eighth grade, and I was just like, yo, this is fun. Like I want to go to the NFL. Fuck it,
Yeah.
let's go to a top tier high school and try to do something. But then when I got there, I kind of felt like it just didn't feel right. I found myself in this like depression, just feeling like ostracized, not fitting in with all like the preppy like white kids and shit. So I didn't really care. Like I was smoking, doing all this crazy shit to my body. Uh, and then I failed out, but they also raised the tuition, so we couldn't afford it. So I was gonna get kicked either way the card went. I was gonna get kicked out.
Okay.
And then the president of the school didn't tell me that he would give me a second chance because he was cool with my mom until I had already made my decision to transfer to my alma mater, which is Abington. And let's see. No, there's more to the story. As a kid, I didn't really fuck with anybody
Yeah.
because
Because
people
I was
just
getting
didn't
ready.
get
I was
me.
about to bring this out of you too, because I know because the questions that I got for you are gonna lead, and it's all gonna make sense. So go ahead, get a little deeper about how, because I know that ties into why you make the music that you make. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? But go ahead, continue with that.
As a kid, I had well, when I was 3, they thought I was a psychopath because I just kept beating kids up. Like I have no fucking idea why. Like it was just I don't know. Maybe I played rougher than other kids, but they thought I was a psychopath. So that was already a bad look. And then having to move to the entire other side of the fucking country didn't help me make friends either.
Yeah.
Just being in a new environment and kids, I didn't like hanging out with people because they didn't really understand me, and I was only child, so I wasn't good at like sharing shit.
Yeah.
Like in preschool, like I would have like my toys, and like if kids would kind of try to like fuck with my toys that like I picked from the bin, like we'd scrap, and then I'd get sent to the fucking corner while they have silent reading.
Yeah. You were that kid.
Yeah, so the teachers, me and teachers never really got along, and then at Springfield they were just fucking racist, and even the black principal was an asshole. Fucking, we're sitting there thinking like, oh hey, black principal, like we're finally gonna get like he's on our side, right? No, bitch ass Uncle Tom ass nigga. Like he I spent every week of my middle school career either in detention or suspended. I at least had one detention a week,
Wow.
and it was
Yeah.
all just bullshit. It wouldn't even be like me talking; it would just be bullshit. So like once again, the cards are against me. I don't give a fuck about school. Then we go to high school, and who the Catholics? The Catholics are even worse. The Catholics are way worse. So that just made me more and more not giving a fuck about school.
Yeah.
And then they sent me to Abington, and it was that's where they fucked up. That was the final pillar. I was like, I don't care about school. Plus, I always knew I'd be doing this.
Yeah. Well,
So
I
it's just
mean, it
like,
makes sense. You know what I mean? I can mean you
yeah,
you kind of could see it coming. Like if I had to guess what you would be doing after just hearing what your mom and your dad do, I would be like, man, this boy probably gonna make music. You know what I mean? But the
yeah,
fact that the coolest thing about you that I figured out is like you did this music because you wanted to, and it wasn't
yeah,
because your mom had the connections, because you never even sweated anybody for their stuff. You always made sure that you was going to get it your own way, and that's what, even through the connections, because you know how, like, for example, somebody that has like if their dad is a coach, right,
yeah,
they want to make sure that they get some extra publicity or extra whatever because they got that on their side. For you, you took it like, okay, nah, I'm good. You know what I mean? I'm good. Like I'm gonna do it my own way, and now I can go to them for help, but I'm not about to just eat off of there with, you know what I mean? I like that about you.
because
That about
that's
you.
not that's not how you make like like as egotistic as it sounds. I want my story to be legendary. Like I want to be. I don't want to just be looked at as oh, it's just some like rich ass artist, like cool, he has money. Like no, like I want to be not in the sense of like an idol, like an idolization, but I want to at least be like a beacon for hope or like inspiration. Like all the artists I like were for me when I didn't have anybody.
So speaking of that, it's funny you bring that up because that leads into my next question. So when it comes into artists that you like, who's the inspiration for you?
Ah, Z. Fuck.
Because I see
this 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 a
who's on
long
that
list.
wall right behind you.
Jesus Christ himself, Jimi Hendrix.
Talk to me. Why?
Cause man, Jimmy. All right, so here I'm. All right, no, I gotta take this in like time sequences.
Go
So
ahead.
when I was little, the first I wasn't allowed to listen to rap because we had money and we were in the deepest part of suburbia. So like me listening to rap, like
Suburbia.
Margaret was not letting that shit fly. So she did. I saw this Lego commercial for the you remember the fucking Bionicles?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and so they had Move Along by the All American Rejects. And I heard that and I was like, this is amazing. And then come to find out, she shot the video for it and didn't bring me on the set. And I was crushed
Wow.
as a child. I was
Everything
crushed.
comes full circle. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah. And so then also did that song at my first talent show as a kid. Or it was like a Halloween thing and they were just having like kids like perform. And then I was like, Mom, I want to do Move Along. There's some video somewhere. I don't know who got the CD, whether it's my mom or my dad, but one of them has a video of me. I was like 5 in a Darth Vader costume singing "Move Along," and I have like a guitar around my body. Didn't touch it once. I didn't know how to play the guitar, but it's pretty sick. I'm not gonna lie. It's a cute little video.
That's so lit. That's so what's up.
And then
What happened?
I I strayed away from rock because of because I found Kid Cudi. My dad, when I get in the car with my dad, he'd always have Day and Night playing and like some of Jamie Foxx's songs.
Yeah.
So Day and Night was like my first like real taste of rap, which is it's weird because I remember hearing it like way before um what's that, Man on the Moon? Yeah, way before Man on the Moon dropped. I don't know how I heard it way before, but I just remember it. Maybe he dropped it as a single, but then that got me more into rap. But I remember there was a time where I wasn't really like I was listening to whatever's on the radio. Like I didn't it wasn't it it wasn't clicking in my head that music's my thing, but I always would just be like music's my thing just because of how my parents are and just because like
Yeah.
my first toys were instruments. And just different outlets of like creativity, like Legos, little like painter sets.
Yeah.
So then after I got an iPod, I started getting like all the songs I hear on the radio, and I would just listen to them just whenever I wanted. And that's when I found Eminem and Lil Wayne when they
Yeah.
did Drop the World, and that was
That
big for
probably
me.
opened everything up for you. You probably was like, "What is going on?" Because you from
Yeah,
going not to hearing rap to that probably was
it's like
crazy.
cause no that was crazy because it's like that album was for me. Like it had like this was when Wayne was trying to do more like his rock stuff,
Yeah.
and my ear was already like tuned for rock. Like I love rock music. But then when you can throw rap on top of rock, that changed the game for me. And then later on, like me and my dad would go to Dave and Buster's and play Guitar Hero, and I found this band Rage Against the Machine, and they're this like punk band that they express like they're they're just wonderful, like expressing political stuff. Their guitarist, one of my favorites, Tom Morello. He's the only black kid, or only kid in general, but also he's black. And the town he grew up in was hella racist to him. And he's the only one in that town to ever make it to Harvard, and he has a degree in political science. So
That's
it's
so
just
lit.
It's just you make fire music and you're the epitome of Black excellence. Like,
Yeah.
what
Like
more
what
could you
else?
ask for?
What more could you possibly ask for? Like that's it. That's lit right
Yeah.
there.
And then where'd I go next? I got really into Eminem, but before, all right, right before I got into Wayne and Eminem, I had like a Michael Jackson phase. I did Beat It in one of the talent shows, and I spent every day after school trying to learn how to moonwalk. I can't do it as well anymore, but third grade X, that nigga can moonwalk his ass off.
I love Michael Jackson, bro. I love him,
Yeah.
bro. What's your quick sidebar? What's your favorite Michael Jackson song? Only can
Shit.
get one.
Can I get two because I like them for different reasons?
Sure.
Okay.
This is your show
My
right now, so sure you can have two.
my OG favorite Michael Jackson song is "Baby Be Mine,"
Okay.
and then recently, uh, I found this out after Eddie Van Halen passed, God rest his soul, but he did the solo on "Beat It," and I always loved that solo. But then when I heard he did it in one take,
Mm,
I was like, okay,
that's tough.
okay. And now to this day, I listen to "Beat It." Like
That's
I'm in
tough.
the gym, sitting there, listening to the solo, do a little air guitar in between sets and whatnot.
That's fire. That's fire. That I it's like you could literally name any song and then it's like, bro, yeah, I see why you listen to it. That man is godlike. Like he's ridiculous. If I had to pick one, it would be either Smooth Criminal or Man in the Mirror. And for two totally different reasons, but I don't know. Just what at the time when I found out about him and everything that was going on, and like his birthday's 2 days before mine, and all that. The year that he passed, I was supposed to go to a Michael Jackson concert. I was like lit, like bro. I was so
Bro, I didn't know about him till he passed.
for real.
Just 'cause I
Yeah,
was so young.
I used
Yeah,
to love Michael Jackson because I used to have Michael Jackson experience on the Wii with the glove, and I used to like dance like yo. It used to be serious, like it used to be like dead serious. It was crazy
bro. What was I thinking? My mom when he passed, my mom was on the news
for
for
real.
yeah. They were like,
Wow.
cause she actually knew Michael.
Yeah.
Like she met Michael before, and she was just like, yeah, no. She was just like talking about her experiences like with him on set. He saw a picture of me when I was a baby.
Damn.
That's wild. That's like people just wish to meet Michael Jackson. Like he saw my face. Like
That's so lit.
that's crazy.
That's crazy. That's crazy as shit. Holy fuck. Let me do this real quick because I got something else I want to ask you. So
Oh wait. I wasn't done the influences. I
go
want
ahead,
to do
go
the
ahead, go ahead, go
influences.
ahead, go ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
Uh all right. Now this was where I found my muse, I want to say. So it started with ASAP Rocky.
Okay.
No, it started with Tyler the Creator.
Tyler
And
Creator.
Earl Sweatshirt and the whole Odd Future crew. I
I
I
love
just
them,
love their
bro.
music.
I love with their music and I love past their music, bro. I love the fact that they don't give a fuck. Like it's like, yo, fuck you guys. I'm doing my own shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And literally to go back to what you like how we both go about things, it's like, bro, fuck what you're talking about. Like, I don't care. I'm doing my own thing. Oh, you think this is weird? Great. I'm gonna do it even more. Like that's what the type of energy we bring
yeah.
to things. You know what I mean? So I feel with that. I fuck with them so hard.
And with Odd Future, I found Vince Staples. And
Yeah, he's
Vince,
fire.
I love Vince. Vince is nonchalant as hell. Like just about like how just in his character, like, he's just chill as shit. Like people think he's joking, but like he's dead ass serious. And
Yeah.
like the thing I respect about him is like Vince is a Crip. Like he grew up in Long Beach, but he's not constantly on shit. He doesn't have anything to prove. Like he lets his resume speak for itself. He doesn't even speak on his resume. He's just like, yeah, I did some shit. Don't worry about it.
What Lil Wayne
And
say? Real G's moving science like lasagna.
exactly.
That
Hey,
shit
shit,
was
full circle, right back
crazy.
to Wayne.
You see what I'm saying? Like this is another part of music, right? That and about life, period. Not even just music. The fact of everything coming full circle. Like Big Sean, like I be listening. I don't know if you listened to that album that he did, but the song Full Circle, which is so funny. We're talking about this. He talks about this, and me idolizing him, like seeing like how he operates with things and how he just talks about all of this manifestation stuff to where he has Don, but now I'm Don. Like it's just crazy. Like it's crazy. All this shit is crazy.
It's because he been hanging out with Janae.
Yeah. And that's, but isn't that so important though? Like finding that person, like I
Yeah,
can't wait to have that because I can only imagine how free his mental real estate is because there's so much non-bullshit that he's thinking about. Like he has a girl that can really hold him down and he has peace at mind. And to lead, and I'll ask you that question after we're done with this to make it come full circle again. So go ahead, keep going.
And from Odd Future, we found ASAP. Shout out to ASAP Mob. ASAP Rocky is still a top tier artist. People say Cole, Kendrick, Drake, and they forget to say ASAP. I have no idea why.
Yeah, he is a stable
Like
name. He is, yeah,
ASAP.
he has that.
If it weren't for him, half these niggas wouldn't know what Margellas were. Half these niggas wouldn't know about Rap Simmons.
Because they don't want to talk about how he's in. I was watching the interview with him and Kerwin Frost, and it's funny. I went to a Kerwin Frost show, but he was talking about like, man, like they was out there with Ian Connor and all these people in the fashion world for real. Like they was out there. They knew they was in Dior 2003. Like they was doing all that stuff, whatever like the year was, but 2012 they were there for real in Italy and all that stuff with all this Margiela and Balenciaga and all that stuff. You know what I mean? And he put that fashion shit on the map for real.
Exactly.
Like, he really did that.
Like it's just crazy to see. And then my buddy Rocky, he got me really into Mac Miller.
He did fuck with
and
Mac.
then yeah, Mac was crazy. I love not ASAP Rocky. I have a friend named Rocky, and he put me on the Mac.
Oh, okay.
He said,
I thought isn't ASAP Rocky cool with Mac Miller? I swore I heard him like.
They probably got they cool. I think
I would say that. I swore they were cool. That's why I was saying yeah, because I really thought that you was up with him. But go ahead.
Yeah, and then so it's crazy. I found Kendrick through swimming pools, but I hated swimming pools. At first listen, yeah.
You hated swimming, or you hated?
No, I hate.
Oh,
okay.
I hate you hated the song. Okay.
And just anytime a Kendrick song would pop on Pandora, it would shout out Pandora, showed me a lot of music, gave me a lot of exposure as a kid.
Way to give credit to Pandora. That's what's up, bro.
Yeah, sponsor.
I respect it. Yeah, use a smart man. Use a smart man right there. That's a smart man right there. That's a smart man.
We can't, no free promotion.
You got to get sponsored by Black Hearted Culture, bro. You know he got more episodes. John got way more episodes coming, bro. He got way more episodes with so many different people, and to have you on here, and I'm so excited to have you on here. I just wanted to say that while we were having this, because this is my first show.
To be here.
This is my first show, bro. But it's lit because it's with you.
First interview ever.
You know what I'm saying? But now look at us. Wow. Yeah. It all comes full circle, don't it? This is crazy.
Remember we was just talking about this at your crib.
Yo,
we just talking about like what we want to do with music. Literally like the beginning of quarantine. We just sat down and rapped about this. Now look where we at.
And now look at us. But the thing is, right? That day, if I bring up the videos and shit, literally, bro, look where we're at. We doing exactly what we said we was gonna do. Exactly.
No, it's crazy.
Exactly what we said we was gonna do. And I wake up every day happy that I do that. Like I tell all my people that I'm closest with, I'm like, yo, listen, I'm just happy that I'm doing what I said I would do. You know what I mean? Like I said I was going to do this and I did it. And being a man of my word is so big to me. You know what I mean? And to see you here still really doing it, it's what's up. Like, this is great. This is fun.
Yeah, bro. I just finished my first guitar book today and I'm moving on to the second.
Word. Speaking of guitar, tell us about that.
We not done. We not done with the artists. I told you this about to take a minute.
Oh, there's so many. There's so many things that's running through my mind. There's so many things to
wrap it up.
No, go talk to me. I
go.
just have
All right.
every time you say something, I get excited because I know so much about you, right? And
Yeah.
then so I am skipping ahead of this because it's like, damn, like I remembered it. Like, tell me this again. Like, this is so lit. So go ahead, take your time on the story though.
So hated swimming pools, right? I dropped my guitar pick. I'll get it later. Hated swimming pools, but then I heard "Fuck Your Ethnicity" by Kendrick Lamar,
Okay.
and I like actually sat down and listened to it. I was like, let me give Kendrick a chance. And after that, I listened to all Section 80, all of Growing Apart, or not Growing Apart, Overly Dedicated, but Growing Apart's my favorite song off of that. And and then finally I got to Good Kid, Mad City, and it changed my life. And Kendrick became my hero. And all of TDE, like Schoolboy Q. I didn't listen to J Rock that much. I really liked Absol. And then at the time I was getting into TDE, Isaiah Rashad came out, and SZA, when they were on the Cypher together, and Kendrick shut the whole
Oh
rap,
yeah,
put the
yeah,
whole
yeah, yeah.
industry on
You talking
notice with
about
Control.
you talking about when he broke the internet. And that's
Bro,
back
broke the entire internet.
that was before breaking the internet was even a thing. Like before viral, before all that was happening. No, like that's how you knew when you were viral. When everybody just was like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he put everybody on notice, and that, and me being the California native I am, of course I'm riding with Kendrick. Niggas was talking about, oh, Meek over Kendrick, Meek this, Meek that, Meek body Kendrick on Who Killed Me.
I
I
would
was like,
never, yo,
no,
that shit used to be
no,
disrespectful. Listen, and I used to be so mad about it off the strength of this. I'll be the first one to tell you, I haven't gave Kendrick a chance in so long. Like when I first would start listening to music, I wasn't even listening to that. I was so busy on so many other things. And like you said, I had a negative experience with my first Kendrick song I heard. Like I had a bad experience with the first Nipsey song I heard. Because it's just where I was. And the song that I heard it, I didn't get it. It didn't make sense. With Kendrick, it didn't make sense. So the first thing you do when you don't hear somebody, next time you hear them, you're already giving them a negative input, right? It took me until 3 years later to even give like the damn out like that chance.
bro. I didn't fully listen to Pimp a Butterfly
Yeah,
until
that too.
last year.
Yeah, bro,
Until last year.
bro. Oh my God, that's so crazy. Like literally a year, maybe a year and a half ago, is when I remember where I was going. I was driving somewhere and it took an hour, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna give Kendrick the chance today. And I literally played it, and I was like, holy shit! If I would have listened to this earlier, my life probably be so much different.
But that's the thing. Like when I was a kid, I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready to like comprehend what Kendrick was talking about.
And that's such a big fact, bro. I used to be dumb as shit talking about Meek is over Drake. I used to be one of those guys. I used to say that. But it wasn't even the fact that I believed it. It was just because I never really gave Drake the chance, right? I just never
Yeah,
gave him the chance because I didn't know what he was talking about. He was talking this deep shit and I didn't get it. Like I was like, what are you talking about, bro? You just yapping right now. And then when I actually got the chance to comprehend it, I was like, holy shit.
yeah, bro. And
Holy
then
shit.
who came after that? Then we got into Uzi and the whole SoundCloud era. Uzi's
Where
a
are we at?
goat.
2016?
Yeah, yeah,
You talking about when he
yeah.
shut. I don't know how he did, bro.
He shut the world down. Set
Literally
the tone for
he
like
set the
3 more
tone.
years of rap.
Like, bro, he did something so crazy. You don't even get it until you're out of it. Like we're only understanding how crazy it was. It's like seeing LeBron James go or Michael Jordan go. It's like, what the fuck? You don't even get how good they were until they're gone. Like, bro, that 2016 era, he just had us singing the songs, all of them. We was just
Bro,
singing
every single one.
every single one. We knew it verbatim. If it comes on right now, you know it word for word.
Exactly.
Crazy.
And then people try like downplay Uzi, like, nah, he's still like
Don't do that. You can't, bro.
the whole you can't.
You can't. You
He
have to
set the
get.
tone.
You have to give him that respect. Like, no matter what, yo, Uzi didn't have to do another thing after that if he didn't want to. And then even the last album he did. Like, bro, don't act like he's not him, bro. Like,
Like
I
he
don't like
didn't
that.
like you said, he
I,
didn't have to make music for us. Like he did not have to. He's
like he
already
did something for us. Like he did that. Like, bro, I'm not even gonna lie. That shit hits us. Like, bro, when I tell you what's the Back then they napped on me. Now they all just act on
Erase
me.
your social.
Now I'm hot, they all on me. Pull out their Snapchats on me. I ain't got no Snapchat, homie.
Snapchat, homie.
I
I
think this too
think it's too
personal. That's
personal.
what I got Twitter for. Instagram, my bag, yo. Yo, that shit crazy, bro. That's crazy. Crazy.
Bro. And then who else died? Uh, we'll put Gunna and Lil Baby on there
Mm.
just because I'm trying to think of like who I really, really like would sit down and listen to. And then my man put me on a G Herbo.
Oh my gosh, I know you love G Herbo.
And that I
Herb
love
is
G
tough.
Herbo.
Herb is
Her top
fire.
five, top
Yeah.
five. They can't. They can say what they talk about. He's off beat. Talk about this. Talk about that. No,
No, he's
Herb.
not.
That's top five right there.
No.
Her.
Who's your
I
top
like.
five?
Top five. All right, I got a lot of top fives, but top five rap wise. Uh, right now my all time list is Kendrick, Big, Vince, Cole, and Rocky. No particular order. No particular order at
So
all.
respect. I respect that list.
I was
You know,
listening to Cole while I was listening to Kendrick too.
I
By the way,
respect that. I respect that list so much. And you know what some people are gonna say when they hear that list? They're gonna be
that's a
like, "What?
bullshit
Oh,
list.
you're fucking lying. What? How is that done? What about this? What about that?
Where's Tupac? Where's this? Like,
Where's
no,
this?
nigga,
Where's this? And why? And here's the thing. And this is what
it's
the
my
beauty of
list.
is your list. That music you might not listen to anything else. You know what I mean? What if you don't listen
Yeah,
to anything else? So how can you tell me what my list has to be? What are you basing it off? Numbers? Because that's not what I'm basing it off of. I'm basing it off the music and how it hits me. So many people might be like, "Oh, you're a California native. Why isn't Nipsey in your top list? Why isn't this person in your
because
top list?"
I ain't really start listening to music. It's crazy. 2 weeks until 2 weeks before he died. And then I was like, yo, Nipsey, everything. Like I was listening to uh I was just, well, Victory Lap put me on, but I went back and listened to like his older stuff, like just the Marathon mixtapes, Slauson Boys, just all, just a bunch of Nipsey's old stuff. But then people were all like, "Oh, why you choose? Why you just want to post because he's dead?" Like, no, I fucked with Cuz until and then he just happened to die 2 weeks after I found out about him. Like,
Like,
my bad.
bro.
Like,
And
what's wrong about me showing love?
wait. What's wrong about showing love? His whole thing was about showing love. Number one. Number two, what if you didn't know about him? What if you really didn't know?
Exactly.
And now this happened. I know so many people that didn't know. I didn't even really get to understand who it was until the moment. Remember when I told you I was in the car when I first heard him and I had a bad experience. He died. I started playing his music because that's a year and a half difference what happened. And now I'm listening to it. I'm like, damn. And then I start learning about him and they're talking about him more. I'm like, damn, this man was an OG. He really was like respect. Like I'm hurt. And now I love the guy. Like, he's great. He's great. And that has nothing to do with it. Music is timeless. Like that's the whole thing that we're talking
Exactly.
about
You
too.
can't.
You
I
can't
can't
judge off of that.
go. People won't fucking see me in 2121, but they'll hear my music. My music won't
Exactly.
age. Niggas still listen to Mozart.
Exactly. Beethoven.
Exactly.
So it's like, and people still give them the respect that they get. So don't do that. And just because you listen to something once, well, you can listen to it 2 years later and be like, yo, that shit's hard. You might have hated it the
Yeah.
first time. And then I don't like how people just feel as though like with music, whatever you said has to just stay. You know what I mean? Like it all changes because as you change, the way you think changes, and all the shit that you start to do is like, holy shit. It's like this stuff starts to connect more, and then you start genre bending, and it gets crazy. It gets crazy.
Dude, that is funny you said that. We're about to get to the part where uh rock music returned to my life.
Okay.
So let's see, Nipsey, her all right, so then once my senior year of high school hit, I don't know what it is, but I just had this like I was always like a little depressed as a kid just because there's just so much dropped on my shoulders like 24/7 just in life, like just like food stamps, powers off, like eviction notices, we're late on the rent and shit like that. And my mom was doing her best while fighting cancer. So I feel like all that boiled up, and then as soon as I turned 17, it just finally hit me, like how fucked up my life was. And so I got into I went back and revisited a couple of my old favorite bands like Linkin Park, Rise Against, All American Rejects, Rage Against the Machine, and I found this band Taking Back Sundays, and I got really, really, really into pop punk. For I'll give you a top 5 for pop punk. For pop punk, my top 5 is All American Rejects because they're the first, and I may not like their newer stuff, but like still, gotta give respect.
You give them the respect.
Taking Back Sundays, Yellow Card. I'll put Brand New on there just because Okay, I Believe You, but my Tommy Gun Don't is a banger. And I'll add Fall Out Boy because Jetpack Blues made me cry. Jetpack Blues is one of the first songs that ever made me cry.
I want you to send me every song. I want you to send me every song you just said later, but
got you. Let's see what else. I found Taking Back Sundays, and then I heard Ocean Ave, or is it Ocean Drive? No, Ocean Ave by Yellow Card, and I was like, okay, this is fire. But then what really hit me was Way Away by Yellow Card. That
you said
song, Way Away.
Way Away. Okay.
Because it's just like it's about just like breaking out, just like you don't feel right where you are, and you just want more for yourself. And that resonated with me so hard because I hate Pennsylvania. I hate being here. But I'm not going to sit here and be sad about it. I'm going to do what I can do to get the fuck out of Pennsylvania. And then through them, I forget what. No. All right. So then I made my little. I have a rock playlist. It's called Clusterfuck of Rock because it's just like my journey through rock music. I found this. I started looking up just like punk pop beats, and that's how I came about making my one song 808. But I found this one beat, and it sampled this song, "The Night I Drove Alone" by Citizen, and I heard that, and it just hit my soul because I used to have this. It's called I think it's called like a void call, where like I'd be driving, or I'd be on my way home from work at night, and I would just like in my head I'd just be like, why don't I just veer this left into the bearing? Why don't I just go over that railing? Why don't I just do this? Why don't I do that? And it was just the hooks and I should have crashed the car the night I drove alone. And it just hit me in my head like, damn, like sometimes I really think that, like, why not? What's stopping me? And so then I got deeper and deeper into their music. And Matt, their lead singer, I don't want to butcher his last name, but Matt Korekis, I want to say
2 a.m. right?
Yeah, and if I die tonight, he is talented as hell. I love Matt, and just all their songs are great. And they got a new album coming out March 26th, which is kind of crazy because 26 is my angel member, or one of my angel members.
Full circle.
I see it. Yeah, I see it everywhere I go. And I was sitting there like, damn, I need a new Citizen album. Damn, I need a new Citizen album. And then boom, they just announced it March 26th, and they dropped this song I Want to Kill You, and it's fire. It's fire. I love Citizen. And then where did Citizen take me? There was another band somewhere in the mix. No, yeah, I was just standing Citizen for a while. And
what year are we at now?
We're approaching we're in the middle of middle of the end of 2019.
Okay.
And one day I was sitting here, and this was my transit. This was the beginning of my transition out of my emo phase, because I was full blown emo senior year. Like was always wearing black. My jeans had like rips. Like I was just like the poster emo child.
Yeah.
Just like beanies and whatnot. And so then Citizen was emo and like kind of pop punk esque or punk pop, but there was something more to it in their one album, As You Please. I was like, there's something more to this. This isn't emo rock. What do they call this? So I looked up their genres on Wikipedia, and I saw shoegaze, and I was like, huh?
What is shoegaze?
The greatest goddamn thing ever invented.
I gotta listen to it. I didn't know that was a thing.
So this my guitar. This is my first electric guitar that's like actually mine. I have my dad's acoustic and my dad's Telecaster. This is a Jazzmaster, and it's like kind of like the staple, or like what everyone says is the staple for shoegaze.
Mm-hmm.
But I got it just because of shoegaze.
Wow.
And it's my baby. So I looked up shoegaze playlist on Spotify, and the first song on the playlist, or no, I tried to skip around because I just saw like edgy names, and I was like, okay, I like emo stuff, maybe this will be cool. But shoegaze, you gotta like, to get into shoegaze, you gotta find the one song you like that will open the door for the other songs.
Okay.
And that song
okay.
is Gauze by Gleamer.
Gauze by Gleamer.
Yes. That song, I was sitting in my room, and I was just high, and I just heard it, and it literally took me out of my body.
Wow.
Like I was in awe. And then they have 3 albums and like a 4 song EP out on Spotify. I made the effort to listen to all of them. No, wait, they didn't have their 3rd album yet. This is before their 3rd album dropped. Their 3rd album dropped last year, and I was sitting there listening to them, and I had already ran through like their first 2 albums. So I was just like, all right, now I need more shoegaze. So then I got into other bands, but then I came back to listen to Gauze, and they had a single called Down Through, which come to find out will be their album title. And when I saw their two singles from the album were on their latest releases, but then I like squinted and I peeped, like it was almost like I would have missed it if I kept scrolling, but I saw it was like, instead of Down Through song, it said Down Through album. And I was like, hold on, all right, cancel everything I'm doing today. What is this? And then, speaking of which, where is it?
I love when music.
Where is it?
The power of music.
The power of music, man.
Give it up for the power of music. The voodoo child, Jimi Hendrix.
So Down Through.
Wow.
I just got this yesterday. I've been waiting for this. Like,
Final
I've been waiting
record?
for them to either repress it. Yeah.
How much that cost?
Me too. This was like 25, I want to say.
That's so lit. I want to get a vinyl record of my songs. Oh my goodness.
Bro, it's crazy. And come on, get out the sleeve. And it's 2 colors. It's fire. It's my 2 favorite colors. It's like a light blue and a kind of orangey yellow.
That's so
hard.
This that goes with your hoodie.
Yeah, ain't that some shit? Full circle.
That is funny as hell. That's crazy.
Bro, I listened to this is all 3 of their albums like live in my head rent free, but this one just hit me different. It was just every song I was just sitting there like, it's like you listen to like just hours of Funk Flex freestyles, and you were just like, I was sitting there like, I was like, oh my God.
You had that face on. You had that, oh my, what is going on right now?
Yeah, bro. Like this, it was just beautiful.
That's
and then
so cool.
Gleamer opened the door for me to get into more shoegaze. So then I tried to listen to this band, My Bloody Valentine, and my friend showed me this one song, Only Shallow, by them, and I didn't really like it because I wasn't ready for like the heavier, like darker side of shoegaze.
Yeah.
So it kind of pushed me away from My Bloody Valentine, and I got into this band Dive, Slow Dive, um, Drop 19s. Who else do I like? The Cocteau Twins, and I'm missing one more. It'll come to me if I really like them.
Okay.
But then I got into My Bloody Valentine.
So it all came back again. So now we're
Yeah,
back.
yeah,
Full
and I
circle.
heard their one album, When You Sleep. Or no, not album, their one song, When You Sleep. And it was just like this like beautiful just adventure. It felt like I was falling in love, but like I wasn't.
Wow.
It felt like this like euphoric, and like it's a lot more upbeat and
Yeah.
heavy, but like it just the feeling it gave me was just undescribable. I don't really have words for it. And but then listening to them, it opened the door for like the darker side of shoegaze. I found this band, Holy Fawn, I recently got into, and their stuff, it was easy to listen to because I was already into like more like screaming and like emo rock.
Yeah. Because that's when you're in
But
this phase right now of emo rock. Okay.
yeah, and they were hard. But right now, shoegaze and surf rock are my two main things I listen to. I don't even listen to rap. And I
That's where you're at. So that brings us up to now.
yeah.
Wow. Damn. That is a musical adventure right there.
Oh wait, Jimi Hendrix. Jimi
Oh
Hendrix.
yeah. Well,
No,
we
no,
got
no, no.
we.
When you bring up the guitar, I'll talk about Jimi
Oh
Hendrix.
yeah, yeah. We definitely are gonna have to talk about the guitar. Damn, that's a musical adventure though, bro. And we sit here, we sit and talk music all the time, and just talk about different things. And it's so crazy to hear your list because I do know like some of the people in that list that you're talking about, and I have learned some things, but I know I haven't listened to them to the extent that you have, right? So like you've been listening to albums, like I might know songs, but you know albums. So the feeling you get for them is probably so much more different for me, and it's just so crazy that we can bounce off each other. Because now that you're talking about it, I'm going to go listen to these people again. And maybe this time it might change everything for me. So it's just so crazy how this can do it. I wanted to get into something more about you now, since we're talking about you now and music. What's going on with you in music, man? How's everything going?
Me and music have finally, well, we never left each other, but like we finally kind of have understanding for each other. Like now, the things I want to do are starting to come to fruition with music.
Mm.
And like during this whole quarantine thing, I was at my lowest point. The only thing that was keeping me happy was learning guitar, because I started February 21st of last year.
He's not lying.
So
Yo, he is not lying. I literally have recordings of this man the day he started, and then I have like FaceTime conversations and all that stuff, like from the day he started to 10 days out to 30 days out, and he just got better and better and better. Like I remember he didn't know how to play at all. It was actually ridiculous. Like it was crazy. It's a crazy experience. Sorry.
yeah.
I
Nah,
just
it's
had to
cool.
say that. Like, it shit is crazy. That shit is ridiculous. I'll send you the videos. Like, bro, them Joes are crazy. Like, used to be ass. But it was so cool that you were ass because you were trying. It was like, yo, you were doing it. Like, it was just like he didn't know how to play. I remember you couldn't play for more than 10 minutes. Literally. You were like, bro, my fingers hurt. And now you're like, I remember it was like 3 months in, and you was like, bro, yeah, my fingers hurt, but I done mastered the pain. I was like, what type shit is he talking about? I was like, what the fuck
Bro,
does
I
that mean?
can't,
I was
bro, I
like,
don't,
what?
because I like, there was a point where like I'd wake up and like my left hand's fingertips would be bleeding and like just like scabbing, just because I would sit there for 5 hours, just not even like practicing structurally, just randomly going around the neck and just playing chords, or just trying to construct chords and just strumming and making it so my fingers would have a tolerance. Like I'd spend I'd try to spend an equal time like strumming on each finger. The hardest one was the pinky, but now I kind of have a better I've a lot more coordination in my left hand and my pinky than I ever had before.
Yeah,
And
that's
then
crazy.
what else did I do last year? Last year, all I did was work, play guitar, and take heroic amounts of psychedelics.
Yeah, that
And
psychedelic conversation, we're gonna have to talk about another one because I know what that did. I think we should do another one on how that affected you and why you do that. You know what I mean? I think that'd be cool because
yeah,
since this is the beginning video, I don't know how deep, you know what I mean? I really want to go into a lot of these things because you can't break down you in an hour. I like it's impossible. Like you have so many avenues, deep avenues though. Like that music thing, like what we were talking about, I felt as though that right there is the most important thing you could have started us off with because that already gives us a sense about you. You know what I mean? Like I just wish we could keep doing this, man. We are,
yeah,
but I just wish it could go for longer.
yeah. And that, I mean, I had to start with music because like like I'm into a bunch of other shit, but
Yeah,
like the important part's music because it's always been in my life. I was in the womb listening to music. I came out the womb playing music. I like just everything in my life has been music. The only thing that was consistently always front and center there for me, even like just in my lonely time, was just music.
that's a
So it's
that's
just
beautiful,
it's
man.
just
That's
out
what
of
the
I
hell.
will
That's
music
crazy.
music triumphs everything for me. I will sacrifice anything for music just because just because of the loyalty I felt that it's had to me. I just have to reciprocate it. It feels like it's like an obligation, but it's a how do I explain? It's an obligation, but it's not like a oh I have to do this. It's like a
Yeah.
no, I'm going to do
No, you
this
want to do it.
because yeah,
It's not you feel you're telling yourself you're obligated to do it. You're obligating yourself. You're like, no, I'm doing this. There's no not this isn't not happening. No matter how much it might hurt or sometimes I can't think of it, you know what I mean? No, I'm doing this. No matter what. None this shit's never stopping. I fuck with
yeah,
that. And I respect that to the fullest because that's how I run everything. Like, no, I ain't nobody telling me I have to do it. Clearly I don't have to. I could do something else, but this is what I choose to do. And I can only respect that. I want to wrap up with two things.
all right,
Two things. My first thing is I'm going to give you the chance right now to give me any song that you've ever done, any free, or if you want to freestyle, that'd be lit. I think you should freestyle. No cat. But if you don't want to, okay. But I just want you to do like a chorus or a favorite lyric, just something to where people can understand your music. You know what I mean? I feel as though if they're gonna watch this, they should be able to get a little bit of you. So talk to them, X or Saint, or what do you want me to call you? What do you go by? Saint now? Am I
I mean
messing it
you
up?
you 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 know me, so you can call me X,
Oh,
but
all right, cool. See,
Saint
I'm special.
Saint,
See, I'm special. See, I get to call you X, X Factor. It's my guy.
but to everyone else it's Saint.
Got you.
So you know what? I'm gonna play something.
Go ahead, play it.
I'm gonna play something. I'm gonna grab my
Play it.
acoustic.
And then at the end, don't forget to tag all your handles. Actually, do it right now. What is everything?
All right, so my Twitter is Saint Hendrxx 26,
Hmm.
and my Instagram is Saint Hendrxx, but instead of an I at the end, it's another X.
Okay, cool.
Let's see. I came up with this 2 nights ago. And then what else? Oh, I got. Oh, what else I got? What else I got? Oh,
That was some intros. Do you like country?
no.
You don't? It's so crazy. I think you do with like this one country song because you sound literally like this one country song, and it's actually like one of my favorite songs ever. Like,
I
yeah, I
like
think
I like folk music.
folk me. Okay,
I
yeah,
don't
I
really
think I
listen
don't
to
think.
it,
Oh,
but
I
I
don't
like
really
it.
like. I don't listen to country music either, so it might be more folk. But what's the name of that? Or does it have
Uh,
no name?
no, it doesn't have a name.
I can't
It
wait to hear the
just
name.
I just came up with it.
I can't wait to hear the
But
name. Are you gonna keep working on it?
yeah, no, of course.
Of
All
course.
I've as I've been learning guitar, I've just been like everything I learn, I'll take it. It's like when you get a Lego set. Like, yeah, you're gonna build the shit it said to build, but after that, you want to take it apart. You want to play with the
Yeah.
Legos. You want to
Yeah.
make your own thing.
Yeah.
So I try to
Great
take
analogy. Great
after
analogy.
everything I learn, I try to like just make my own thing out of it.
Yeah.
And then let's drop some bars too. Let me think.
What's your best lyric you've ever wrote?
The best lyric I ever wrote.
Like, or like flow of things or whatever, you know what I mean? Like, what's the best line you got that you just like,
Oh,
yeah.
it has to be Run It. It has to be Run It. It has to be in Run It. I'm only gonna do. I'll only say the. No, I'll do the first verse because it describes what I was going through in high school. Like that whole song's just about like I. It was inspired by me and my friend Sean's just like how our summer went
Hmm.
and just us hanging out and just doing shit,
Yeah.
just partying and whatnot. So in and out of the crib, I just want to go live with my pop trying to bore me with lectures. In a world full of drugs, I got pills in my dresser. Won't pop in my offering for less or be minus. He students, fuck my professors. I said I'd be rich, and my math teacher died. I wrote music and English and slept in accounts. Still good with my money, so don't try to clown me. Her kitty tsunami, she's still trying to drown me. I hit it 3 times and I'm gone. I'm routing. These niggas hating, they mad and they pound. Cause bitch, I'm the goat. Look at top of that mountain and run it. Cause bitch, I ain't come here for nothing. So if you ain't fucking, you trucking. And please don't approach me in public. And I just popped the whatchamacallit. Cause I
Mm,
really ain't know what to call it. Cause it
mm.
looks like it's in, but you take it like acid. The side effects making me nauseous. I've been high for 3 days. I'm exhausted. He gonna lie about how much it cost him. I was down there with a young nigga Boston. Now I'm talking my shit off. They lost him. And we're gonna
Mm.
leave it at that because I'm about to drop that. So we can't give too much
Hey,
up.
hey, man, Brody, I can't wait for you to drop, bro. You already know. How'd you feel about the Donnie episode, man? It's episode 1. What you thinking? You being the
That
feature.
shit, this was fun.
This is
We gotta do more.
we gotta do more, bro. I'm so mad. We gotta just wrap it up, bro. But listen, love you, bro, for real. Keep working, keep grinding. Let me say my last piece real quick. Listen, to anybody that's watching this, if you want to get on the Black Hearted Culture show, if you want to do an episode with Don, make sure you go follow Black Hearted Culture. Go do everything you gotta do, man. Follow Donnie, Doncept. Go check out the song "Love Me Like I Love You" out right now. And X Saint, Mr. Hendrxx. Love you, bro.
Love you too, bro. I don't got anything cool to do with my hands, so fuck it.